What is the maximum number of electrons that can occupy an s orbital? The correct answer is letter A2.
The s sublevel consists of a single orbital. According to the Pauli exclusion principle, each orbital can hold a maximum of 2 electrons, provided they have opposite spins. Therefore, the s sublevel, with its one orbital, can contain a maximum of 2 electrons.
How many electrons can the first energy level hold? The correct answer is letter A2.
The first energy level consists of an s sublevel only. Each s orbital can accommodate a maximum of 2 electrons. Therefore, the first energy level, also known as the K-shell, can hold a maximum of 2 electrons.
How do you know that potassium, an alkali metal, is highly reactive? The correct answer is letter C. It has one valence electron.
Potassium has only one valence electron in its outermost shell. This single electron is easily lost to achieve a stable noble gas configuration, making potassium highly reactive.
Which statement about noble gases is correct? The correct answer is letter C.
Noble gases exist as single atoms rather than as molecules. Noble gases have completely filled valence electron shells. This makes them chemically unreactive or inert under standard conditions. Due to their stability and lack of reactivity, noble gases do not form bonds with other atoms, including themselves. As a result, they exist as single atoms, monatomic, rather than forming molecules.
Which of the following does the atomic number represent? The correct answer is letter C, the number of protons in atom.
The atomic number, denoted as C, is defined as the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom. For example, an element with an atomic number of 6 has 6 protons in its nucleus.
Which type of bond is formed when electrons are transferred from one atom to another? The correct answer is letter A, ionic.
The type of bond formed when electrons are transferred from one atom to another is an ionic bond. In this type of bond, one atom donates electrons to another atom, resulting in the formation of positively and negatively charged ions that attract each other.
When the Kelvin temperature of an enclosed gas doubles, the particles of the gas B. Increase in the average kinetic energy.
The average kinetic energy of gas particles is directly proportional to the temperature in Kelvin. Therefore, when the Kelvin temperature of an enclosed gas doubles, the particles of the gas increase in average kinetic energy.
An atom has a mass number of 23 and an atom number of 11. The number of protons are. The correct answer is letter 11.
The mass number of an atom is the total number of protons and neutrons in its nucleus. The atomic number is the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom, which also determines the element's identity. For an atom with a mass number of 23 and an atomic number of 11, the number of neutrons can be calculated by subtracting the number of protons from the mass number. Number of neutrons equals mass number minus atomic number equals 23 minus 11 equals 12. So, the atom has 11 protons and 12 neutrons.
What happens if an atom has a different amount of electrons than protons? The correct answer is letter A. The particles has a charge.
When an atom has a different number of electrons than protons, it becomes an ion. An ion is an atom or group of atoms that has an electric charge. Atoms form ions either by losing or gaining one or more electrons.
Which one of the following statements about s orbitals is incorrect? The correct answer is letter B. They can hold only one electron.
The s sublevel, with its one orbital, can contain a maximum of 2 electrons.
Given the electron dot diagram, the electrons in the bond between hydrogen and fluorine are more strongly attracted to the atom of. The correct answer is letter C. Fluorine, which has the higher electronegativity.
Electronegativity is a measure of an atom's ability to attract and hold onto electrons in a chemical bond. Fluorine F has a higher electronegativity than hydrogen H. This means fluorine has a stronger ability to attract electrons in a chemical bond compared to hydrogen.
Almost the entire mass of an atom is in the. The correct answer is letter D. Nucleus.
Almost the entire mass of an atom is in the nucleus. The nucleus, which contains protons and neutrons, is much more massive compared to the surrounding electron cloud. The mass of an electron is very tiny compared to the mass of protons and neutrons, so it contributes only a negligible amount to the overall mass of the atom.
Use the table below to choose the pair of elements that will most likely have the greatest ionic character. The correct answer is letter A.
Ionic character is highest when there's a large difference in electronegativity between the two elements. Since potassium's K has the lowest electronegativity and nitrogen N has the highest electronegativity among the given elements, the difference in their electronegativities is the greatest, so they will have the greatest ionic character.
The electrons involved in the formation of a covalent bond are. The correct is letter B, valence electrons.
The electrons involved in the formation of a covalent bond, or any type of chemical bond, are the valence electrons. Valence electrons are the electrons in the outermost shell of an atom, which are involved in chemical bonds.
How many double bonds are in the Lewis structure for hydrogen fluoride? The correct answer is letter A, 1.
The Lewis structure for hydrogen fluoride shows a single bond between the hydrogen atom and the fluorine atom, with fluorine also having 3 lone pairs of electrons.